What's going on, Switch Leaders? We're back with another Switch Leader video. Hey, we have a couple of really important dates towards the end of this video, so please make sure you watch this video all the way through because we are going to be talking about all the things that you need to know over the next couple of weeks. But this week, we are wrapping up our message series, Getting Relationships Right. We are going to be talking about who to date, how to date, and what that whole process looks like. And we have the opportunity to have a very special message. My wife Joy and I are going to be doing a live Q&A where we're going to be setting up the context of allowing our students to ask the questions of what does it look like in my dating relationships, in my friendships, what do I look for? Because when I tell you, I love my wife and she is a saint. She's done this so well, passionately pursued Jesus and not settled for anything less in a relationship, in a friendship. And I know God has brought so much freedom in my life through the way that he has changed my life and the way that I got to pursue my wife in a dating relationship and also now in a marriage, and the freedom that brings doing it God's way. And that's where we're going to be allowing our students to really lead and dictate the direction of our message, allowing them to ask the questions that they may have, allowing them to ask the questions maybe that no one else wants to ask, of how do I honor God in my relationships and how do I do this dating thing well. So I'm super excited for the opportunity for our students to just be open and honest. And I think that that's going to actually lead to some really good conversations in your small groups where maybe they ask the questions and we may give the answers, but maybe there's an opportunity to wrap back around with your small group around the questions that they ask. So I want to encourage you tonight, today, whenever you're watching this video, maybe you ask your students, hey, come prepared with maybe a couple questions that you have about dating or about your friendships or about your relationships with whoever they may be, because we want to make sure that we are equipping our students not just to have a faith on Wednesday nights, on Sunday mornings, or Saturday nights in our setting, but to have a faith that lasts a lifetime in a way that honors God in all that they do, not just in the way that they serve, not just in the way that they go to school and are friendly, but in the way that they honor and pursue God ordained, life-giving relationships that honor him. So that's this week. I'm super excited for that. But next week, we will not be meeting in the building. It is spring break for a majority of our students, and that may be a great opportunity for you to meet with your group outside of this place on Wednesday. Or for you, it may be a really good week to take a deep breath, because over the next couple of weeks, we are going to hit the ground running. We're going to be hopping into Switch Madness, which is March 26th. The last Wednesday of March, we're going to be doing a dunk contest, and the winner of the dunk contest is going to get a $50 Visa gift card. We're going to give pizza to the person who brings the most friends for them and their small group. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a really good way to bring people to this place who may not go to church but love basketball, but love snacks, but love hanging out and having a good time. And that is going to propel us into Switch at the Beach, April 2nd, the first Wednesday of April, kicking it off with Switch at the Beach, thousands of water balloons, popsicles. It's going to be so much fun. And why do we do all of this? We do this so that there is one student who does not know Jesus, and in the context of your small groups, that they have friends, they have relationships, that they may just know someone that goes to their school who doesn't have a relationship with Jesus, may not trust the church, or just, quite frankly, doesn't have a church home. They can bring them to this place where they're going to have a lot of fun, where they're going to get to meet you, your small group, and build life-giving relationships in those contexts. So make sure you are reminding your students of all of the dates that are coming up. Next week, no Switch. The following week, Switch Madness. And then the week after that, Switch at the Beach. And it's going to be so important that we keep on the forefront of our minds the relationships and the atmosphere that we are creating for our students to encounter Jesus in maybe a way that they never have before, continuing to make it a safe and relational place by the way that we love our students well and we point them closer to Jesus. So if you have any questions over this week, no Switch next week, Switch at the Beach, Switch Madness, whatever it might be. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself, Pastor Jalen, your coaches, whoever it might be, so that we can help equip you to lead your students to become fully devoted followers of Christ. Make sure you wear your Switch Leader t-shirt this week. We'll see you guys at Huddle at 6:15. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys this Wednesday night.